Good evening, Aurelians. Our topic to this lesson 14 is soil analysis, presented by Mark Toby M. Sagandoy, presented to Dr. Elinita G. Cuenca, and I'm from section 3CRI-A1-8. So, meron tayong mga lesson objectives dito. Number 1, describe soil and how forensic soil analysis help in criminal investigations. Number 2, describe the unique properties of soil. Number 3, describe the procedure, how collections of soil sample. And the last one is describe the different laboratory tests for soil sample. So, describe natin yung soil. Ano nga ba yung soil? Yung soil is the upper layer of the earth na pwede siyang tubuan ng mga halaman or mga plants. A black or dark brown materials typically consisting of a mixtures of organic remains like clay and rock particles. Sa forensic definition naman ng soil, any disintegrated surface materials like natural and artificials that lies on a near of Earth's surface. So, dito, sa natural, meron tayong tinatawag dito na rocks, mineral, vegetations, animal matter. Sa artificial naman, or manufactured, meron tayong tinatawag ditong glass, paint, asphalt, brick fragments, and cinder. So, paano nakakatulong yung forensic soil analysis sa crime investigation? So, dito, yung forensic soil analysis, gumagamit sila ng soil science and then mga iba pang discipline para ma-aid in criminal investigation. So, yung soil daw dito is like, kapareho siya ng fingerprints. Bakit? Kasi, every type ng soil is nag-i-exist ito ng unique properties that act as identifications makers. So, dahil dito, ma-identify natin or mahahanap natin yung origin ng soil sample. So, example na lang natin dito. Yung mga clay embedded na sa sneaker of criminal, na matitrace back natin to the specific clay type na mahahanap natin sa murder victim. And then dito, majority sa soil cases na involves is yung mga footprints and tire marks na naiiwan sa surface ng soil. So, nakakatulong to para ma-identify natin yung mga suspect sa crime. Dito, di-describe naman natin yung mga unique properties of soil. So, meron tatlong unique properties of soil dito. Una, sediment. Pangalawa, color. And yung pangatlo, structure. So, sa sediment, ito yung mga original solid particles that were transported. And dito, dahil dito, nag-form siya ng grain of rock that breaks off the larger parent materials, such as larger versions of rock. So, dito, yung soil is pwede siyang ma-develop in the sediments due to the physical and chemical alterations. Yung color naman natin, ito yung mga nag-i-indicates ito ng history ng soil, as well as yung compounds is nagpresent pa rin siya sa soil. And for example natin, yung white or gray soil could mean that the soil contains lime or has been leached. So, dito, sa color, sa properties of soil na color, pag yung gray and black soil is sa gray and black soil color is nagrepresent ito ng moistures. Pag yung soil is color red, brown, yellow, generally dito nagsasuggest ito ng iron. So, sa structure naman tayo. Sa structures, nag-indicates naman dito kung yung soil ba is na-compose ba siya ng a single grain particles or not. So, dito madidetermine ito by using PEDs. Ito po yung PEDs. PEDs is na-form ito due to the cementing agents such as calcium carbonates and attracting the soil particles they adhere to each other to form para maka-form siya ng bulky beds and planty beds. So ito yung mga unique properties ng soil. Describe the procedure for collections of soil samples. So, bago tayo mag-collect ng samples, dapat meron tayong various interval within 100 yard radius of crime scene, and then collect all possible samples, alibi locations that suspect gives, and collect only the surface layer in most cases. So, yung pag-collect daw natin ng soil sample is meron siyang different ways depende kung saan natin mako-collect to. Una, pag yung sample is na-collect natin sa indoors, generally na ginagamit dito is vehicle vacuuming. Ito po. Pag yung sample is na-collect natin sa labas, gagamit tayo ng teaspoon, and then kukuhanin natin yung soil, and then ipi-place natin ito to the plastic bale, gaya po nito. Pangatlo is pag yung soil sample is nakita natin sa tools na ginamit, irarap natin ito in a plastic, and then isi-send natin ito for laboratory testing. Ito po. Pag magko-collect naman tayo ng sample sa isang katawan, dapat yung mga sample is dapat makuha natin at regular intervals. And then gagamit din tayo ng mga different spoon para maiwasan din natin yung mga pag-contaminations ng or paghalo-halo ng mga evidence or mga samples na nakuha natin sa crime scene. Describe the different laboratory tests for soil sample. So, sa laboratory sample, hinihiwalay natin yung mga sample na nakukuha natin sa suspect and then sa victim. So, bakit? Bakit nila hinihiwalay yan? Para ma-avoid natin yung contaminations ng mga samples. So, pag na-examine yung mga sample, dapat makuha ito ng mga examiner. And then, if possible, the sample should be kept in a different rooms. So, unang gagawin natin, para ma-examine natin yung mga sample, yung mga examiner, sila yung unang gagamit ng microscopic analysis para ma-perform nila yung mga testing on the mineral content. Ito po. Sa pangalawang test is density test. Density test is also called as density gradient tube. So, dahil dito, nagko-consist siya ng pag-add ng liquid sa glass tube. So, sa dalawang glass tube na lalagyan ng liquid, dapat pareho ito. And magka-different dapat sila ng rations. At dahil dito, nagre-represent ito ng dalawang different densities. So, yung soil samples is i-add din natin ito sa dalawang tube na nilagyan natin ng liquid sample. So, yung pangatlo is heat test. Yung heat test is ginagamit natin to or kinakandak natin to para ma-test natin or ma-test natin yung mga soil reactions. Ito po. And then yung electron microscope, ito is ginagamit natin ito para ma-examine natin yung mga structure ng mga minerals in a soil. So, during the examinations, yung examiners is pag nahanap niya or naka-find siya ng mga soil samples that nagko-contain ito ng biological evidence like such as saliva, semen, and blood. Yung mga biological evidence na to is found in the sample. Yung mga biological evidence na to is pag nahanap natin, and then yung buong soil sample is dapat ma-send natin ito para sa laboratory testing. And then yung soil sample daw, pwede natin ma-analyze ito through the qualitative observations of physical properties. Yung dalawang samples is pwede natin silang i-compare on the basis of color, texture, particle shape, and mineral composition. So yung dalawang color na to is yung mga color na to is nakikita rin ng ating mga mata. And then, however, if it is crucial, yung dalawang sample daw is dapat the same yung moisture level nila. Kasi pag yung moisture is kaya niyang baguhin yung color ng sample. So, yung scientist is magkakandak sila ng heat para ma-dryness nila ito, and then mag-a-add sila ng mga excess moistures to the both sample para ma-make sure nila na yung mga colors is compared accurately. So, salamat po sa pakikinig. Yan po yung mga different types ng laboratory test for soil sample. And thank you ma'am sa pakikinig, and God bless always.